Oh yeah, wait, no, they don't have to see our faces. Never mind. Haha.
Yeah, I'm just showing your Discord thingies.
Funny laugh.
Well, I did do a hand reveal, so like, you know.
Hand reveal, that's
That
nice.
that went all the way actually. That went
Want me to do a hand reveal?
Anyway,
That's a new thing.
I did an eyeball
Hand
reveal.
Eyeball reveal, yeah.
The eyeballs are the most revealing.
anyway,
It's a thing you tend to do with a person, yeah.
anyway, we started. Hello.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it started time with eyeballs. Okay.
All right.
I guess I kind
Hello,
of
everybody,
relates to
and
the
welcome
game.
to the Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Okie Doki podcast. You know.
Yeah.
I still
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
We're very
Oh,
bad at this. You can clearly see.
I need to refresh.
Anyway,
I'm here.
Oh no, I see it. Yep.
as you know, me as the
We got
person's gonna
3
upload
people.
this. You probably watch my videos. If you don't, you should, because I very make bad content. Anyway, you guys should subscribe to these guys also. Their link is in the description. And let's introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Alright, ladies.
Okay, I'll go first. Hello, everyone. My name is Mander.
Ladies first.
Very classy Noah. Hello, everybody. My name is Mattercrafter, also known as Matt on YouTube. I am the creator of Doki Doki Outcast, and I aim to give Yuri a base mod that will give her a satisfying conclusion. So there's that.
Alright, my turn. Yeah, I'm Noah, or Noah18, as the username entails. And I'm the creator of Doki Doki Fallen 8. Another Yuri mod very similar to Matt's, but it's more or less focused on the relationship aspect and more helping Yuri through her problems, insecurities, etc., etc. And hopefully it'll be a good emotional storytelling.
I guess and see, it's weird because both of you have your name in your username, so it's harder for me to explain. And Ben, otherwise known as SSC Minion, I am the creator of Doki Doki Lavender Sun. I'm more combining helping Yuri through her problems and building a relationship, while also adding the horror aspects of the original game.
All right, nice.
And I have no mod, so yeah, I'm the.
Yeah,
I guess
he's
you could
the
say
star
I'm the outcast. Haha.
Oh my.
Got him. Got him.
No.
The Outcast.
Alright, well, we got that bad joke out of the way. Right now.
You guys are poking fun at me, huh? You know.
Yeah,
I got
very.
you. I got
Because
you.
it's not out yet.
So
Please no.
so this is a podcast that will probably be happening maybe like once a week, maybe like twice a week. We don't know the schedule just yet, but we're just kind of experimenting. But really, this is just a podcast to discuss like DDLC modding, DDLC in general, or just like talk about games and whatnot. You know, whatever we feel like talking about. So, but we actually have a couple of discussions we actually wanted to talk about, and we will be taking viewer discussions. So if you want to suggest something, go ahead. Let's get started.
Yeah. Okay.
First topic.
So, obviously the first question everybody wants to know is like, how did you get into the DLC, community, I guess you could say.
Ooh, yikes.
Very big yikes.
Yes.
No, I have a funny story about that.
Alright, so who wants to go first? Noah?
Oh, okay, I'll tell my story. My story is interesting. I didn't find DLC from like a friend or anything or myself. I was you're gonna have to bear with me. I was lurking on YouTube, watching like musically cringe compilations. Back when, yeah,
damn.
okay, yeah, that's why I said bear with me.
Really?
Alright.
It was funny. It was funny at
I'm
the
not
time.
laughing.
It was funny at the time. I was watching musically cringe compilation.
Oh yeah, back when
And-
Musically was a thing.
Back when musically existed.
That is
there-
something equally
and
as
it was-
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Anyway.
there was a bunch of cosplay people doing cringy musicallys, and one thing that kept popping up was obviously a lot of people cosplaying as the Dokis. I was like, what is this? So I looked it up.
What
I
is
was
this
like,
weebery?
Yeah, I looked it up. I'm like, let me look this up so I can make fun of all these anime losers. And I looked it up.
And
I was
then
like,
you
a horror
joined the
game,
anime
what?
losers.
And then, yeah, you see, the ironic part about it is that I was on Musically to make fun of all the anime weebs, and then now I myself have become one.
Wow,
I guess
very,
you either-
very inspirational.
You either live long enough to see yourself, you either die here or live long enough
Nice to see you, really, yeah.
to become the villain.
Nice.
You want to go next, minute, or like, are you still going now? You want to go next?
Oh no, that's it.
It's an interesting
my
story,
tale.
actually. That's different from
my
mine.
interesting tale.
Well, obviously it's different from yours. I think everyone here has a different story.
Yeah, and that's
Not a
what's so
big
interesting
surprise.
about how they. It's always interesting how you find out about the games.
Exactly.
You know my name, not my story.
Min, now I want to hear your story, Min. You go first. Give me a
Okay,
second.
so how I got into DDLC was I never actually played the game myself. That's one issue.
Ouch.
Oof.
I only watched YouTubers play through the game, and I was like, yo, this game's pretty interesting. And then after a while, like after it started dying down and I started seeing mods, I'm like, yo, this would be cool if I could do this and actually. And yeah, that's just pretty much how I got into DDLC and then got into DDLC modding.
Mm-hmm.
My story is like pretty simple.
Minion has not played a single game of DD.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
I've only played mods. It's kind
Wow.
of
That is so depressing. Well, I'll go next, I guess. Well, the game got released like October, then November I got into the game, watching surprise surprise Matt Pat play it. Haha, I am very normie. Anyway,
Got him.
even though there's a controversy surrounding him recently, but anyway, after I watched him play, I was like, oh shit, this is interesting. And then I played the game myself with a friend, and then that was fun. And after that, I watched a bunch of YouTubers play the original game, and then I found out about modding, and I was like, oh shit, modding looks epic. And then I was like, and then I started playing all the mods, and then I started recording them, as you can see now. Yeah, and that's where I am now. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm very
Pretty
squeamish
interesting.
when it comes to like horror games. So I'm like, oh no, he's scary. Somebody get my blanket. Alright, yeah, but
Okay, Matt's
Matt,
Okay, so my story with DDLC is nothing too special, but here's how it went down. So I didn't actually know the game existed like at all in 2017. Like, and the thing is, like, I watched like
Yeah,
big
same.
YouTubers like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and all that stuff. I didn't even know the game came out like last year. That's how late I am to the party. I
Wow.
found the game, I think, some way between February of 2018. So like, one day I was hanging out with one of my best friends and my brother, and he was like, "Hey, we should play this game." And I'm like, "What's this game?" And he shows me a picture of it, and I'm like, "This looks so." I mean, because like, here's the thing: this DDLC was my first visual novel. Because like, I like to read in real life. I like reading books, but
Yeah.
I don't like visual
Right.
novels very much. And then I was like, "This just looks like a generic visual novel. What's so interesting about it?" And he's like, "Dude, you gotta play it." And like, so he sat me and my brother down. We played for like 3 hours straight and got into Act 2. And then it was time for us to go home, and I was like, "Oh man, I want to keep playing because like I want to see what happens." And like, because the thing is, this game catches you off guard so easily, and like it's intentionally trying to trick you into thinking it's something other than it's what it actually is, and
Exactly.
that's what I love about it. So I played the game with my brother and my friend. We all loved it, and I actually went back and played it myself on my own PC multiple times to get all the endings and see the different routes and like spend time with each girl. And then like I thought that was like the end of the DDLC for me. I thought like there's nothing else left I could do, and I was just like, it's time to move on, I suppose. And then I found Reddit, and then I found out about modding DDLC, and I was like, oh really? There's mods? And I looked at one mod, and I think the first mod that I played was probably I want to say the first mod I played was the normal visual novel, I think, and it just kind of gave like this like really cutesy spin on like the novel and actually made it into more of a dating simulator, and I liked that. Several months pass, and then there's the Purist mod and the X Music mod that launch, and those really hooked me. I love those two mods. The writing is pretty good, I'd say. I love the characters in it, of course. I love how like the music was composed. And I was thinking to myself, I actually mentioned this in a post. I was like, man, this would be cool if I could make my own. And you know, I was thinking like, well, what if I could like do exit music, but with Yuri instead? Because Yuri was my favorite character from DDLC. Like, so it kind of just snowballed into like this little thing. It was like the mod was going to be like maybe like an hour or two at most, and then it spiraled and kept getting bigger. And then I started adding people to the team, and then I got like playtesters, and eventually it just kind of grew into this big thing. And like, even though I haven't shown very much, I'm so humbled to see people are actually excited to play. So that's kind of how I got into modding, and like I plan to make more mods after Outcast, but we'll see how things go. That's my
Nice.
story.
Wow, that
That's
was a good
nice.
story.
Fascinating story.
Very.
Sorry if it took a
Completely
long time, but
No,
yeah,
it's
that's my
alright.
story.
Off
So,
topic,
yeah.
but
It's actually a very good story.
Completely.
Enjoyed it.
completely went off topic. Bam.
Mm.
And banned.
But it's a good story.
Never
Though.
show up again. Alright, so that's our
you're
like.
No, you expanded into mods and everything. Yeah, I stumbled upon it like late into 2018. I was hella late.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Well,
ever
I
knew
did-
about
I did-
DLC in 2017.
So I was the only one that was kind of early to the party.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
I honestly
Well,
like I didn't
but,
hear
you know.
about it. I didn't even post about it. Like I said, I watch like a lot of YouTubers. I didn't even see them post the videos about it.
Damn.
It's so weird. Like it was literally just because of a
I
friend.
got into
So,
it the
yeah.
month after it got like the month after it's released, so I was like, yeah, this is cool. And then I got into the mod, and then like during the summer, past summer, I took a break because like I was like, oh fuck, kind of like no good mods recently, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of like mods being released or announced. I was like, oh shit, let me get back into it. So I was like, yeah.
One week Fallen Angel gets released.
Like these mods, for example, that you guys should totally check out. And I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah,
gonna play it
I'll
on
have
the
to-
channel.
it's gonna be done
Haha.
till I have it.
Shameless plug.
Oh, stop it.
Shameless
Alright, no.
plug on my own channel. Nice.
You're plugging
Shameless
other
plug.
people without us even paying you.
I'm
That's real.
plugging myself on my own channel.
I
That's
know.
how shameful it is.
You're shamefully plugging us and our creations.
Oh shit, we're plugging all of us at the same time.
This is just one big
We're
plug. This is like
plugging
those.
Each other.
Well, anyway,
This is
I have
like
one
those-
question
like
for
those scripts.
Noah. I have one question for you. What's the
I have an
fucking
answer.
what's the story between your profile picture?
What about my profile picture?
What's the story
Your Discord
behind
one.
it? What's the story behind it?
What are you talking about?
Your profile
Discord
picture.
profile
Discord.
picture.
The
This-
Your
Discord profile
avatar, yeah. Your avatar, yeah.
What's the story behind it?
There is no story.
It's just like
You should.
that makes it even better, honestly.
There's
honestly,
no,
I feel like the
It
sheep.
appeared.
I feel like the lamb or sheep on the toilet is just like, yeah, there is no story. He's just like staring you dead in the eye.
that's me.
It's terrifying.
And I was
Speaking
like,
of
play my
Ed,
mom.
Oh, so that's what you look like now, huh? That's what you look
This is what I went into. I was shopping at Walmart, and I went into the bathroom because I had to go, and then I walked in, and I walked out, and I never
Damn.
went back to that Walmart again.
That's deep.
What?
Nah, dude, that's just his face cam.
Yeah, of course.
It's so like okay, so we've talked about like our experience with DDLC and like how we got started with money. Like what was like I've already explained what my inspiration was. Like what was the inspiration behind like making Lavender Scent and Fallen Angel?
Right.
Right. Yeah. Fallen Angel. Let's see. Let me go back to. I think so. I think the idea was I came to mind. I want to say in November, like mid-November. It was after I had already played X Music a while back, and I had just finished, I think, Salvation. Yeah, I really liked the storytelling in both those mods, and like all of a sudden I had this idea pop into my head about the Fallen Angel and the mod and the story, and I tried to like shoot it away because I'm lazy. I suck at writing and coding, so I didn't want to do it,
Mm.
and it just like go away. It kept sticking with me in the back of my mind, and eventually I was like, all right, fuck it, I gotta write this down. So I wrote it down. I was just typing, writing the script, and expanding on the story. I was like, you know what? This actually is pretty decent. So then, of course, I went on the Reddit post and announced it, saying, okay, maybe let's see what other people think. And it actually ended up being a lot of attention. I was like, well, looks like I'm in too deep. I gotta go through with this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually, it's been really fun making it though. The writing is definitely inspired a lot by previous mods, like I mentioned, X Music and Salvation, and also a lot of other like music and stuff really inspired in my writing, stuff like that. And I'm sure it'll all show when the mod's released. It'll be a fun, interesting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. That's the thing too. Despite the fact that we're all making like eerie mods, I mean, like I really want to see like people's different takes on it and see like how like theirs is like different in terms of quality compared to others. Like
I
like,
love how you
that's
say
an
all.
interesting thing
I
to be
love how you.
Mine's probably gonna be the worst quality,
I love how you say we're all making mods here, but like I'm just sitting in the corner.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
guys, everything is here.
yeah. Well, he's got one in like like his non-existent mod. But
Pretend he's not here.
3 out of
He's
4.
not here. He
I
might
was
not hear
actually
us.
planning on making a mod. I did like a little writing. Like I have like the first chapter done, and then I gave up because of school. So I was like, "Fuck, I can't do this." Like, you know.
Right.
And then I had a friend who would code for me and everything, so I'd be like, "Oh, that's pretty neat."
Oh,
And
there
then,
you
like,
go.
whatever.
Look, see, you only have to do it all yourself.
No, but the thing is, I had no time because of school. So I was like, fuck, I
Yeah.
can't do it. But anyway, yeah. And then someone did like some similar idea to my mod, which is actually pretty funny. So I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about people doing similar stuff to my mom.
No, because like I was like planning to do this like back when like in the beginning of 2018, and then like mid 2018, it was something was really similar to mine. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna mention
it's fun.
anything, so you don't attack the person, obviously, because I'm so famous that I get attacked, obviously.
I want to attack
Yeah,
person.
dude.
What mod is it?
No,
I want that.
understand.
just the no mod. Just like no, just say no.
The no.
I think I
mod.
played that one actually.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
dude, that
good.
mod's great.
It's probably
So what about you,
decent.
Minion? Like, how did you start your mod? Like,
Right. So it was like November last year, probably. I knew like nothing about like RenPy coding specifically. Like I didn't know Python, but like I didn't know RenPy. So I was like, okay, this is happening. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this. And at that time, my one friend, who I won't name, he like was working on some sort of visual novel game, and he was using the DLC assets as placeholders. And I'm like, yo. So I started doing that, and at that time, I tried using the what's it called, the mod template, but
yeah.
there was like a problem with it where there wasn't like this one line of code, and I got really frustrated, so I just stopped. So I started working on a different version that was really crap. I still have it somewhere on Google Drive, but I hate it, so I banished it. But anyway, I started working with the mod template, and I'm like, this is really fun, and like then school happened, so
hmm
that like progress just really staggered. So
Well, that's how you got into it. Like, but what was the like specific like inspiration behind like making a horror like Yuri mod?
well,
Like,
yeah, like so originally I wanted mod to be like a wholesome story, but like I saw like a bunch of mods like exit music.
That wasn't very wholesome at all.
Not
Well,
at all.
Yeah, it was very wholesome. But and like as other mods, and I'm like, not a whole lot of mods do like horror like the original game did in Act 2. So I'm like, I should do that. But anyway, the inspiration behind doing all of it is like I saw the lack of Yuri mods, so I'm like, everybody's doing Natsuki, so I'm like, I should go against the grain and do Yuri. And plus, since Yuri was my favorite character, like, that was just bam bam, 2 for 2, 2 birds with 1 stone.
hmm
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
as
very
you can
interesting.
clearly
Yeah, that's very
see,
interesting.
everyone here's a Yuri fan. So if anyone in the watching this
Leave.
is not, leave. Yeah, just
Leave.
just keep
Just leave right
scrolling.
now.
Just keep scrolling.
Our viewers
Well,
Yuri's my
You
favorite,
wanna
but
say
even I love like I love
we now have 0
all
watchers.
Dokis are awesome. So
Nah, I'm joking. You could stay. Just don't bomb us with the Natsuki's better or some shit. Because like Natsuki is worse Doki. Actually, no, she's not. But like, so.
all Dokis are
I
best
can hear-
Dokis.
I can
Okay,
hear
all Dokis are best Dokis.
Everyone just clicked off.
I
the video
respect
right
your
now.
Doki, but I'm just saying Yuri's best Doki.
I respect your Doki. I'm just gonna say it's trash. No, I'm kidding.
So I guess we can like ask so like we already got like kind of like the themes out of the way, like messages, like we all like when like some of us like, want to take them more like in a romantic way, some of us like want to focus on like struggling with her cutting problems, and like there's also like the
I think there's
like the horror elements. I mean like what about like writing and maybe like the process of writing your mods? I mean like what
I
did
think
you
the
guys
writing
struggle with?
style.
Like
I think the writing style is definitely gonna be what dictates like the major differences because everyone has a different writing style.
Exactly. Well, I'm just gonna say this. I have nothing to add.
Yeah,
'cause
well, and-
considering-
Like
I have nothing to add considering like I have nothing to do with mods. And I'm just gonna respond to one of the commenters. Natsuki has good qualities, but you have to try harder to find. Well, I'm just gonna say this. Yeah, it's harder to find. It's all the way down to her pants. It's her penis. Anyway. You should
No.
stop.
We're not having this conversation, okay?
But you all know it's true deep inside you. Literally, her penis is deep inside you.
Stop.
But anyway, if you guys want to talk about writing, go ahead.
Alright, banned. Bye.
Man,
Automatic ban.
you can't ban me from my own server.
Now we don't have a host. Oh well.
This is a mutiny.
Thanks for stopping early.
I'll just be quiet.
That's good. No more penis talk from you for the rest of the podcast.
Well, anyway.
But by the way, like I was saying, yeah. So like I was saying, I think the writing styles are gonna be what dictates. For example, for my mind, I went for more like it's really realistic. I went for more realism, surreal writing style. None of the, I mean, I guess there will be a lot of wholesome parts and stuff, but for the most part, all the conversation is pretty natural and realistic. All the scenes are really, like I didn't make MC like a hero that everyone like kind of like wishes he was. Like I just made him. He's just a regular guy who makes mistakes and says stupid stuff. Like he's actually not very likable because I base him on myself. So he's probably like an awful human being.
Oh
You know,
no. Me.
Yeah.
Like he has no good qualities whatsoever. But it's realistic.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. What about you, Minion?
Right, so my style is like, okay, I'm gonna talk more about the writing process rather than the writing style, but anyway,
Sure.
The process is like, originally I had this like a Google Drive like document set out and like blah blah blah, they say this, do this, and then when I code it in, I add the expressions and stuff. But after a while, it just starts getting cumbersome because I want to change earlier parts, and then I have to add that into the document. So like, I've sort of abandoned it for now, and I'm just kind of doing more freeform. But anyway, the writing style, I'm trying to make it realistic, and then I'm trying to add like, you know, the whatever the. It might not have been in that version, but yeah, I did add a joke option. So yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I look forward to it.
God, it's so bad, but it's good. All right, anyway.
I can't wait to play.
Yeah, it's gonna be
will we
epic.
be memed on Outcast? Are you
Definitely.
gonna meme on us?
He's already been memed on about Outcast.
There are memes in Outcast. Like,
Yeah, are you gonna?
is that your ask? Well,
Probably.
there are jokes littered throughout Outcast, but it's not like meme related. So I mean, like, but
You know what was meme related?
Yeah.
Doki Doki Meme Club. That was a good mod. And it was just like a second part, which was just pretty good.
Which one?
The Meme Club. Meme Club.
What
it
mod?
was just memes. Doki Doki Meme Club. It was a pretty good mod.
Oh, I don't think I played that one.
Well, it's a very like short
Mhm.
mod, but
I
it's
didn't play it, so I
hilarious.
don't know.
It's a very short mod, but
Thought
it's
Club was the
hilarious.
meme mod.
You could watch
I
Shameless
haven't
Plug.
played any of those either.
Yeah. So what mods have you guys played? Like, just like,
I heard
you
it was
know,
good.
like a lot of them. Like,
Shameless. More shameless. That's all.
cast.
So yeah, since we're plugging, Fallen Angel demo will release on the 27th. Go play it. What the hell is that?
What?
Go play the demo release on the 27th. Shameless plug.
Okay, damn. You can't do that
Any
here.
more
I'm
shameless
gonna
plugs?
ban you.
Anyone?
I mean, I guess I can
Alright.
talk about my. I guess I can.
Relapse
No,
said
don't
hello.
panic. No.
Matt has a.
Style.
Yeah.
No, I thought Relapse had a really good writing style.
Mm.
I haven't played it. Like I said, like the last mod I played was the Pierce mod, and like I have like a whole like laundry list of mods that I want to play. So I'm just waiting for those to. I'm waiting for that moment to come. So.
Mm.
Well, you better get on it. I don't see why you haven't started yet. You're not doing it.
No, I've just been playing Katawa. That's been taking my time up. So.
Yeah, same
Um,
here. I've been playing
that's
that.
true too.
Great visual novel for anyone who has not played it. So.
Yeah, you should watch it on my channel.
Now we're plugging other
Alright,
people's
so-
projects too now.
You should
So I
watch
guess
it
I
on-
can talk about my writing style then, and like.
Go ahead.
Okay, so like, I'm gonna try my best to form this without spoiling it much because I don't want too much spoilers. Like, I mentioned before that Outcast will focus on Yuri primarily and focus on her like her problems, her personal problems. So like when I was writing Outcast, I think one of the biggest problems I had with
Did I disconnect? Fuck me. Well, short break here. I hope you enjoy this short break. I have very fucking shitty internet, as you can clearly see. I don't know why I'm disconnected from the call. It says I have an okay connection, like it's a yellow. But anyway, in the meantime, was plug. Links in the description. Also, just subscribe if you haven't. I have very shitty internet, so it's gonna take a little second to reconnect with everyone. That's gonna suck and swallow. I don't even know if the stream's working. I don't think it's working. It's like going on and off, on and off. This is taking a second. My stream did an oopsie. I don't know how long I can keep this up just talking, but I'll try to, just see if I could input anything into this, because I can't connect for some reason.
There's a story based on Yuri. I wanted to like have her be the focus, and like while the other girls are there and they're very big plot points of the story, I wanted them to be more of. As of right now, I'm just waiting on my images. So like once those are done, like I'll be ready to release Outcast. So
yeah,
there's that.
That'd be epic.
Yeah.
I disconnected for a minute, so that sucked.
But
So
that's about it. Yeah. So that's in terms of writing.
Okay. Well, anyway, what do you guys wanna talk about? Like, what are you planning for? Like your mods, like what do you want? What do you want? Like for the what do you want the outcome to be? Like, how do you want it to affect the community and stuff? This is awkward. I just asked a question. I don't know if you guys heard it. Can you guys hear me?
Hear what?
Can you guys hear me?
Well, yeah, I can hear you. I thought, yeah.
Because I've asked a question, and then I heard like you guys talking to Noah, and I couldn't hear Noah, so I was like, "Fuck!" And then the stream disconnected for a second, so I have no idea. Hello. Well, I feel like I should leave the call here because it's very shitty, and we will continue this next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I will continue another one next time. I hope you guys. Next time we'll record because the stream is obviously not working unless I get a better computer. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I guess. Bye. I'll see you. I hope we can fix this next.